Two heroes. How peace came to the people of the Great Lakes. Long ago, 5 tribes lived in the east of the Great Lakes of North America. For years they had been at war. Within the tribes, villages fought against villages. Families argued and had fights in their homes. There was no peace and no one was safe. On the other side of the lakes, an old woman slept. As she slept, she dreamed that her daughter had a son. His name was Weeder. She dreamed that one day they would take a message of peace to the tribes of across the water. Everything happened as she had dreamed. Her daughter had a son. He named him Weeder. He grew up to be a brave, wise, and gentle boy. When he became a man, he talked to his grandmother and his mother. He told them to want to grant peace to the 5 nations. They agreed to let him go. The Weeder set off across the lake. He paddled the white stone canoe to the opposite shore. When the people saw him floating in a boat made of stone, they were amazed. They listened to his words, and at once they agreed to put down their weapons and live peacefully. On the other, Weeder traveled to the next village, then the next and the next. Everywhere he went to words of peace, and the people put down their weapons. At last, he came to the Mohawk tribe. The chief was Hiawatha. He was a fierce warrior, but he was not angry at the stranger's arrival. I have been in bad dreams for many months, he said. I cannot sleep at night, but I do not know why. Hiawatha called his people together, and Weeder spoke to them. He must lay down their weapons, he told them. People should not kill each other. If we do not keep our bows and arrows and our axes, said one warrior, our neighbors will kill us. They have already put down their weapons aside, said Weeder. They are at peace, and then we will do the same, said Hiawatha. Before Weeder left, he gave Hiawatha a warning. The chief of Onondagas lived in about the lake. He will not listen to me. He is powerful, and he can harm anyone who listens to me. In a month after Weeder left, Hiawatha's 3 daughters died, and no one knew why. Hiawatha was full of sadness. He believed that the evil chief was the cause, and he went to look for Weeder. During a long and dangerous journey, Hiawatha followed white bears and wolves. At last he found Weeder, and he spoke to Hiawatha wisely and kindly. Hiawatha's sadness grew less. He decided he too would spread the message of peace. He left Weeder and traveled the village of the village, spreading peace across the land. At last, only one man who listened to change his ways. He, the evil chief of the Onondagas tribe. Weeder and Hiawatha traveled together to the mountains, and they gave higher above the lake. They found the chief. To Hiawatha's horror, and he was more monsters than a man. His face was hideous, and there were snakes in his hair. They talked from him for many hours. At last, Hiawatha said, I was like you, and my heart was full of fear and hate, but I have changed. I believe the message of peace. The chief smiled. Now so do I, he said. As he spoke, his ugliness disappeared, and Hiawatha gently pulled the snake from his hair. They returned together down the mountain to a place where all the tribes were waiting. Weeder spoke of his plan to make one great nation. He told of the laws they should keep. The tribes agreed, and at the end of the meeting, they buried all their weapons. Weeder planted a tree there, and it was known as the Great Tree of Peace. Then Weeder went away, leaving Hiawatha in his place. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.